Bad Omens on Will Rock, 906 Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Leah is off today. She will be back tomorrow. We've got Point North getting up damn early at the ass crack of dawn and being in studio. We'll get a couple of songs and talk to those guys coming up in just a couple of minutes. Sun this morning, clouds later, high 91 today. Some thunderstorms or showers overnight, down to 73 tomorrow, clouds and 85. 77 now. Will Rock Morning Show, thanks to the Ray and Raymond Auto Group in Fox Lake and Antioch. Also, coming up at certain points throughout the day today and for quite some time. You listen for that jet to fly over. When you hear it, call number 10 at 800-223-9510. Could join me on the 25th Cabin Fever getaway this February. We're going to Jamaica, the adults only all-inclusive Royalton Blue Waters Resort and Spa in Montego Bay, Jamaica. That is almost sold out. If you're thinking about going, get your deposit in. Terry earlier was our first jet qualifier. She's already signed up. She says she's gone on a bunch of Cabin Fever getaways. Once you go one time, once you go, you know it is the best vacation you will ever take. There are people who go with us decade after decade, and you could be one of them. That jet's flying over. Listen for it. Caller number 10 when you hear it at 800-223-9510 gets qualified. And then you got to be at the big giveaway Shooter Sports Bar and Billiards again in Grays Lake in October for your chance to join us on CFG 2024 to Jamaica with Travel Leaders, Fun Jet Vacations, and 95 Will Rock. Had the bike out this weekend thanks to House of Harley Davidson. I'm on a road glide for a few weeks and a great ride this weekend. If you're riding and the bike goes, if you're injured in a motorcycle accident, make your first call to Law Tigers. Do not call your insurance company first. They want to get you off the books as cheaply as possible. Law Tigers are going to make sure you get what you paid for and what you deserve. Somebody else hits you, make sure you call Tigers as well. Your case evaluation is free, and Law Tigers don't get paid until you get paid. Insurance company wants to get away with paying you the least possible. Law Tigers are going to get you paid. They're going to get your bike and your gear repaired or replaced as well. First call should be to 800 Law Tigers. That's 800 Law Tigers, or online at lawtigers.com. The Law Tigers, with Law Tigers, you don't have to handle your motorcycle case alone. The Law Tigers, Chicago's motorcycle lawyers, Kelly Law, 111 North Wabash Avenue, Suite 1320, Chicago, Illinois, 60602. Some upbeat music to get these guys fired up. This is the ass crack of dawn for anybody, but a band. Point North is here. But you guys didn't have a show last night, right?
Nope.
Want to lift that one up a little bit, Owen? The night before at the rave in Milwaukee. I know because I saw the quintessential rave photo is in the swimming pool.
Yep.
In the basement.
Mhm.
And it's haunted. You didn't have any ghost experiences or anything at the rave.
No, my mom butt FaceTimed me this time, and I answered the phone to her while I was in the pool, and it was just like the inside of her purse. So I
Very
guess,
odd.
yeah,
Who had an odder video? Your mom or you sitting in an empty swimming pool
that's what
or
I'm
whatever?
saying.
So does your mom butt FaceTime you a lot?
How does that happen?
That was the first one.
Yeah. Emily, my old co-host, I'm her butt dial,
Okay.
and I don't know if I'm honored or insulted by that or whatever. So.
Well, my name is Andy, so I'm assuming it's because I'm the first contact.
It's alphabetical.
Yeah.
It's alphabetical.
Yeah.
And there's probably a couple of A's, so you're up top, no matter who the A's are.
Beautiful, beautiful
Andy,
boy.
introduce everybody else here in the band.
I'm Andy. I play guitar. This is John. He sings beautiful songs.
I try to, yeah.
All right. And I try to. It's very early. Like vocal, like you can play guitar any time of day. You can play drums any day, but vocally, you wake up like I'm like in the morning.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I think it's like I'm the most like of a I don't know wimp with what I play on tour. So my voice will go.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Well, no, my voice will like stop working after like 4 shows or something, and I'll play a show and I'll have absolutely no voice, and I just try to muster through.
Yeah, good to have a day off yesterday.
Oh my God, it was so needed. Yeah.
And we're at the Concord tonight, right? Yeah, that's a great. Have you guys played there before?
Never.
No.
Yeah. We've done Subterranean. We've done Beat Kitchen. We've done the Aragon. And we've done House of Blues.
Concord is pretty cool. It's pretty unique. So you're gonna enjoy that tonight.
Cool.
The Concord Music Hall. So and then the rave the other night. I will get you guys to do a song in just a little bit here, but I know John is like you're doing songs with Point North now. You have a lot of artists that you've done music with, and I was talking to Elwood about that earlier. There's some big names that you've done songs. Falling in Reverse is biggest hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does that when that happens? I got to ask you. You know, you wrote it, right? Did you produce it too? Or?
I did like a co-produced situation.
Yeah.
So Ronnie and I like conceptualized and wrote the song, and then Tyler Smith, the other producer, kind of like took it over the finish line.
So it goes number one, and the publishing rights is great to have and all that stuff. But you hear that, you're like, damn it, I should have kept that for Point North. Or do you know?
No, it wasn't like I wrote the song and then like said here's Ronnie, here's like the song. Like, it was very much like a team effort. So he comes in, dude's a total rock star and is an incredible writer. So it took a very long time. It was months and months of writing and tweaking, and him coming in for an hour or two at a time and switching lines and switching the arrangements and stuff. So, I mean,
as long as he doesn't lose his laptop, we got a history with him. So he put us on the map in a backhanded compliment sort of way. So,
nice.
Yeah. So, but the Point North stuff, let's talk about what's going on now. You guys you got an album that just came out at the beginning of last month. It's your second album. What's that about? Tell us about the album a little bit.
So the album we spent like almost probably 2 years writing. We obviously had a lot of time between our first album on Hopeless, Brand New Vision, and this one. I think COVID kind of really deleted a bunch of time, so it was like 3 years in between albums or something like that.
Yeah.
We really wanted to make sure we had our best foot stepping forward with this one, and it was really important to us that as a sophomore album, it hit every note we wanted to. And so we took a trip to Lake Tahoe and got a cabin and wrote a bunch of songs there. We wrote a bunch of songs in my studio. We took some time in Switzerland when we were over there. We played some festivals, And so we stayed in Switzerland at a friend's house and polished the songs up some more, and then spent a bunch of time with him at home at our Kyle Black studio. And he co-produced the album, and so we kind of just put it all together. But it's really just like an amalgamation of songs that we've been writing over the last couple of years, and I think there was a lot of things happening in the world and in our personal lives, and that's why it's kind of like Prepare for Despair. It's kind of like a lot of a sign of the times of what was kind of going on, and a little more chaotic. And it's after, I guess, like from the last album to this one, there was a lot of like lifetime of the band that happened. So that included like a lot of touring with heavier bands, and we just saw what heavy music kind of did in the live show setting. And we're all fans of heavy music. We grew up on it, so we want to get a little heavier, and here we are.
Prepare for Despair is a pretty downbeat title.
Yeah.
So bad stuff, but that you're in the album. It's like therapy, basically.
Pretty much. I mean, again, he came up with the name. I think he just like said it one day, and then I wrote a song and called it something else. And I think that's the title track, and then we called that song "Prepare for Despair."
Prepare for Despair.
But yeah, it was very lyrically, it's all very like genuine and honest, you know, and it relates to like either certain situations or certain stories and stuff. So yeah,
I know you guys are looking at our list of bands. So I don't know what our current band name is. Ruined Rectum. What Ruined Rectum?
Nice.
And it's just stupid crap that we've said, you know. And it's like, okay, there's a band name. We just don't have the musical ability. Why? So why'd you guys go with Point North for the band name?
You take that one, Andy. I have no idea.
Oh,
Your rectums are fine.
Yeah.
You can't use
Honestly,
Ruined Rectum.
You can't use Ruined Rectum.
Yeah.
It's honestly so funny that y'all do that, because my friend group, like we have a side band called SBF 50, and we use like our quirky things as album titles. We've got list of like names just like that.
Now you got to crank out like 30 albums.
I'm
just
inspired.
For the names.
I'm inspired
Just
from
for the
that
names.
board.
Where'd Point North come from? Is there a story with that, or it's just we need a name? You know,
it is just that. Coming up with a band name sucks. Like there's
See, that's all we can do. If you guys want to change to Ruined Rectum, I'd give it to you for like $50.
There's so many things you have to think about. Because it's like, what's cool, what means something to you, what like ties into your sound, but also like what's not taken, what's easy to search for and find on the internet, and is it marketable? Can you like, you know,
I think there's a band Points North too. So
exactly.
You guys get confused as them.
Yeah, all the time. We still do.
What was it? What was it? The one out of St. Louis became. See, they were initials, and they were out of STL or something. It became. See, I don't know. It's a band, and they had to add STL to their name because there was already a band with that name.
Oh yeah,
so they had to add that or whatever. Well, that's a dumb conversation. Let's play a song. Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah. That's
all right.
Cool. All right, so you want to take a break, or you guys ready now? We can do it either way.
We can start Into the Dark.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna play a song. If you want to see these guys tonight at the Concord, tickets are available. Point North is there, and we're gonna do a song. What are we doing?
We'll do Into the Dark, which is our first song that we had some success with. And then we'll play a newer one after, if that's okay.
All right.
And then this one was featuring Kellen Quinn, and it's kind of like what gave us a big jump start with like radio and a career in this stuff.
Cool.
So
Point North, 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station.
Don't say I'm scared. What's it like being broken? You know that life ain't fair. You're the only one who cares. And if our pain is shared, you know scars I'm holding. Cause if it's mine to bear, I'm not afraid to be repaired. Cause I'm treading in your water, and I don't wanna, but I gotta, yeah. You know I like it when I'm drowning. Reaching for your hand like it's all that I can count into the dark. Trying not to lose myself when I go too far. Where do I start? And every turn I take leads us apart. I need a sunlight in the dawn. Show me what the world is running from lately. I used to see you around almost every day with some other guy hand up on your waist, and I saw the smile that was on your face. I never thought that you could just erase me. And now, babe, it doesn't even faze me. I kiss you goodbye and move on from the madness. And like a phoenix, I rose from the ashes. Just treading in your water. And I don't wanna, but I got it, yeah. You know I like it when I'm drowning. Reaching for your hand like it's all that I can. Into the dark, trying not to lose myself when I go too far. Where do I start? Every turn I take keeps us apart. I need a sunrise in the dawn. Show me what the world is running from lately. Shutting down cause I feel nothing. Cause I'm on to find something. Feeling like I wanna give up. I got a problem now. Don't believe in what I can't see. If I fall, I wanna fall free. Even if I never let go, just gotta say so. Cause I'm treading in your water. And I don't wanna, but I got it, yeah. You know I like it when I'm drowning. Reaching for your hand like it's all that I can down in my hand. Into the dark, trying not to lose myself when I go too far. Where do I start when every turn I take keeps us apart? I need a sunrise in the dawn. Show me what the world is running from. Yeah, I need a sunrise in the dawn. Show me what the world is running from lately.
Yeah. Point North, 95 Rock Station. Live in the studio, very early getting up this morning. Concord Music Hall tonight. And then, on the road for a while longer. You got it's like a big, you're going everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You guys, like yesterday, you had a day off. You get to go and see things and did you do any Milwaukee or Chicago things?
I just golfed, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I golfed at the Round Deer Golf Course.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
What you
Shot an 87. That wasn't that great.
What?
An 87.
And that wasn't that great.
It's an off day.
Did
for
you
me.
shoot back 9 too or not? Or just the front?
Damn.
No, to me, that's 9 holes. That is 9 holes. I actually go out how many golf balls lost.
Yeah.
Keep track of that.
It was tough because a lot of the grass was really long outside of the fairways.
Yeah.
They do that.
And so, like
They do that.
like super long.
If they cut that grass, those idiots, then you wouldn't lose all those golf balls.
I lost like 6 golf balls like next to the fairway.
And then they got all those places where it pumps the water out of those things and puts some grass down there. And then I can't believe you go to a golf course and there's by the hole it was these pits full of sand. How expensive is it to get a little black dirt and fix that crap, right? So I smack it out and get rid of the trees.
Yeah.
Deferred maintenance.
Yeah. What about you? What do you
Typically, I'll golf.
Yeah.
Yesterday after Fortune, I needed an absolutely do nothing day. So
Hanging out,
napped,
watching TV.
solid nap, solid TV.
Yeah.
Did a little bit of shopping at the mall.
Yeah.
Had a nice meal and called it a night.
Rock stars are just like us. There you go.
I will say last night, I've never laughed so hard in my life. We were just sitting around with nothing to do towards the end of the night. We were thinking about, John was drawing drum heads for us to sell at merch.
Okay.
And we're always thinking about ideas to either do cooler drum heads or just cooler ways to get people involved. And like, what if John drew caricatures of people that wanted the drum head? So if you wanted a drum head, there's a blank drum head.
You
John
would
takes
sit
it.
there like when you're walking through
Correct.
an amusement park.
Correct.
And he's
Correct.
the guy.
So this dude YouTubes how to draw caricatures last night, and starting with people on the bus, and I absolutely lost it. And it was he's not bad. He's quite talented. He's quite talented, but just like starting with our friends was just the best place to start. I think I was
Is it
crying
going to be
laughing.
available somewhere?
Yeah,
Wasn't yet?
we're gonna test it out. We're gonna
Yeah,
test it out.
yeah.
We've got blank drum heads. If you want one at merch, come up. You can get one. John will draw
John
you.
will finally be able to pay his bills.
With my horrible drawing skills.
Yeah, that's
It was hilarious.
I
Though.
lost it.
Because what do you with characters? They just take whatever their thing is and make it bigger, right? Or,
Pretty much, I guess. I don't know. I was a couple drinks deep. I'm not gonna lie.
Elwood, go get him some booze and some sheets of paper, and we'll see if I'll sit for him, and then he'll draw. John will draw me or whatever, and then Annie, what he is he can guess your birthday within 2 months. If he gets it wrong, you get anything from the top shelf. So you can be the guesser of birthdays.
No. I went on YouTube last night to look at balloon animals.
Balloon animals. You guys got to come. It's going to have a fallback job.
We are now a full blown entertainment.
It's definitely like music, construction, county fair.
You got to do it all. Do your parents still come at you? Until the day my mom died, I've been doing mornings now for 30 years in October. But until the day my mom died, she always said, nothing late to go back to college.
Oh my God.
Your parents come at you and tell you, you can still go back to college, or this balloon animal thing might work out.
Oh yeah. We've got plan B, C, and D.
I'm pretty sure it's going to work out for you on the rock front, but it's good to know that there's a
That's reassuring. Thank you.
We gave him the paper and the pen. We didn't give him any booze.
Yeah. Do we have an hour and a half?
We got Malort. So, and there's beer. So we'll get another song from these guys. You can see them at the Concord tonight. It is Point North, and we'll do that next on WIIL Rock. WIIL Rock Morning Show Cabin Fever Getaway to the adults only, all-inclusive Royalton Blue Waters Resort Spa in Montego Bay, Jamaica is almost sold out. Leave the snow behind with some more sunshine. Here at TFG, we have a hell of a time.
We're going in February, and we want you to come along.
I still blush a little bit when they play my songs. It's going to be icy and cold here, but you will have your toes in the sand and a drink in your hand. Is that a country song? Ignore that line. How I love this TFG family.
All inclusive, which means everything's included. All your drinks, all of your meals, 13 restaurants to choose from, and 11 bars, including 2 swim-up bars.
There are only a few seats left. Do not wait. Call Travel Leaders 833-TL Trips, 833-TL Trips, and book your trip today. You know we leave our mark when we come down. We drink all day and we stumble around. We get lost. We get drunk, we get fat. Get all the details and book online on the Road Trips page under the Go tab at 95willrock.com. Cabin Fever Getaway with Fun Jet Vacations, Travel Leaders, and 95 WIIL Rock.
Get in zone, AutoZone. Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car really needs a wash.
The $20 McGuire's bundle includes Gold Class Car Wash for a showroom shine.
And what about my tires?
Just spray the included Hot Shine tire coating and you're all set.
The inside is not great.
No problem.
95 Will Rock, the rock station, Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Leah is off today. She will be back tomorrow. Hot day up into the 90s again today. So do some indoor activity if you can. They have AC at the Concord. I don't know how well it'll hold up tonight, but it'll be on. So
I really hope so.
There was none at the rave, and that was the hottest show so far.
Because Gear was a fan and stuff. It's crazy.
Not your best HVAC thing. Have you ever done a cold gig? You ever playing outside?
Yes.
You're freezing?
Tell him the loading dock.
The loading dock in in Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
An actual loading dock. Actually played it in January.
Snowing outside. Loading dock to what was that? It was like where you back up like a semi, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And you just unload and play?
Yeah. Literally, the green room was like merch.
So it was a loading dock.
It was quite literally a loading dock.
Did they have those? We did when I was in a band, we did the thing, and they had a space heater back, so I would go and stand by the space heater.
I don't think we even had
not move or whatever.
I think we wore parkas.
Who has it the worst? The singer, the drummer, or the guitar players when that happens?
When it's cold or hot?
When it's cold like that.
Probably. It depends. Your fingers probably don't move.
My fingers get so cold and I can't play with gloves.
You can't play. Yeah.
I can imagine it'd be tough for a drummer.
And that's the worst when it's hot. You're playing at the rave like the drummer, right?
I think it's really good if it's cold for the drummer, because then they're like, "Oh, finally, I can be normal temperature."
Right, because they're sweating their ass off.
Yeah.
Then stop, and the singer starts talking for too long. The drummer ices up.
Yeah, he freezes over.
Ice the drummer. He ain't going to make that 40-yard field goal. So there's that. The album is out now. It's the second album from Point North, and it's called Prepare for Despair. You guys you're going to do a song from that, right?
Sure, yeah.
What do you want to do?
We'll do our hit single, Safe and Sound, featuring the Ghost Inside.
All right.
But the Ghost Inside is not here, so we'll skip that part.
So it's Safe and Sound featuring no one at all.
Yep.
It's Point North, 95 Will Rock, the rock station.
It's been quiet in my mind, now I'm paranoid. It's just a matter of time before it's making noise. It's like an hourglass I can't turn over. When it's out, it comes down like a mortar. I know you think I'm always in control, but it's hard for me to let things go. There's nothing left to talk about. Now you got me thinking how I've been getting bad news all night. Swimming in a safe place, it's running dry. You'll never get a chance to rewind. You say that you can't, but don't. I need an antidote. When safe and sound comes burning down, I'll be getting bad news all night. Letting go of high hopes that just died. You seem to love it when you drag me down. The concrete on my feet, I drown. Your breathing's kinda hard, cause I'm sinking in the dark, and you're not gonna pull me out. I know you think I'm always in control, but it's hard for me to let things go. There's nothing left to talk about. Now you got me thinking how I've been getting bad news all night. Swimming in a safe place, run dry. You'll never get a chance to rewind. You say that you can, but don't. I need an antidote. When safe and sound comes burning down, I'll be getting bad news all night. Letting go of high hopes that just died. When safe and sound comes burning down, I'll be getting bad news all night. Letting go of high hopes. I've been getting bad news all night. Swimming in a safe place, it's running dry. Never get a chance to rewind. You say that you can, but don't. I need an antidote. When safe and sound comes burning down, I'll be getting bad news all night. Letting go of high hopes that just died. Yeah.
Point North on 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station. We appreciate you guys coming in and playing that one this morning. You can see it at the Concord tonight, plugged in. Matter of fact, I'll play it coming up next tonight at the Concord Music Hall. Do you guys like doing? Some bands love doing the acoustics. It's a lot less forgiving than plugged in. Some bands hate going out and doing the stupid radio stuff.
Look, we love it.
We love it. Keeps us honest.
Yeah, keeps us honest. Make sure we're on our stuff. Some of the most fun we have on tours. We were lucky enough to do a headliner last year, right, in March. And we did like the VIP thing. We got to play a couple songs acoustic, and that is just such a different show.
Yeah,
it is such a different feeling when you have we had like one that was like 60 kids, dude, right? Like a sold out VIP thing before the show, and
so it's like two different things you get to do.
It's like a different thing. Like it's like Andy and I always talk about how we'll just like zone out and just kind of like disappear and like play these songs, and then like everybody's singing, you can hear them. We don't have in-ears in, you just hear the room, and it's really magical for sure. So we definitely love doing this.
Oh, we'll do a third song then, and I'll sing along with you. So I want you to hear the room.
I don't know any more songs.
Damn it! You could add an off-key radio guy as your backing vocals anyway. So do you want to do a live? We can do it. You know, you go into radio stations and you do, hey, this is Point North, you're listening to blah 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 blah. We'll do that live on the radio next. That way, you don't have to go into a production studio and do it.
Nice.
And we'll just crank it out live. We'll pull it off the thing. And
you guys see it on Instagram. We don't have to do that stuff.
You got to do customized one. Tom and Leah morning show. Blah blah blah. Elroy is in the after. You guys have met Elwood over. That's Elroy. I just said it correctly by accident. So. Damn it! I respected my boss. I blame you guys. Point North is here. We'll wrap things up with them coming up next on WIIL Rock. Shout out to Kurt, who's watching online, making sure we're doing everything right.
Hey, Kurt.
Yeah. Point North is here. They're at the Concord tonight. They were at the Rave the other night, and they're on the road. This is a long tour. You got a lot of shows.
There are a lot of shows. That's right.
Yeah. You like it? You hate it? You're ready to be done by the end?
By the end, yeah, we're pretty ready to be done. But, that's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what we do, man.
Yeah.
I'm jumping on his TM for another tour directly after this. So
Really?
This is going to be an 8-weeker for me.
out on the road. So I was looking on the Facebook page. What's with the hockey picture?
That was a video for Safe and Sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody play hockey? Do you guys actually play?
I play hockey.
We used to
No one
Rock
else.
and Jock. We played with Godsmack, Theory of a Dead Man.
Yeah.
All sorts of different bands that play hockey. And then we get pro hockey players, and then I'm in the net. And so it's me, and here's a guy who used to play for the Montreal Canadiens on a breakaway, and I'm just like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess.
Where are you going to put this?
In the 5-hole.
And you
Yeah.
play right, and then that's what they do.
5-hole.
No, you know what they do is they find a way to hit me and then into the net.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I got a puck. There's a puck mark on my jersey.
Mhm.
There's a bruise on my arm.
Mhm.
They find where the pads aren't, and then there's the puck in the net. I'm like, you did that on purpose. you son of a bitch.
Of course you
We
did.
play
Yeah.
with the Hanson brothers from Slapshot, which is always
Oh wow.
embarrassing as hell because they beat the crap out of me. I'm on their team. They beat the crap out of me. And they're acting, but not really. So you ever watch Letterkenny?
Yeah.
You ever seen that? There's a lot of good hockey in there. It's like playing with Shorzy,
Shorzy,
basically. Yeah. So what do you play? What position do you play?
I would just play. I was like a center. I was a forward when I was playing. I tried playing goalie when I was little. Didn't really like it. I love skating fast, and I love I love
You ever get to
breakaways.
play? You ever get to play because you're out doing rock stuff? Or whatever,
No,
so.
I golf more on tour,
Yeah.
but no, I do see a lot of friends of mine that tour that bring their hockey stuff and they go get stick time.
Yeah, we got bands that'll play. We've done Rock and Jock before. It'd be nice to do that again. Well, we appreciate you guys coming in today. Concord Music Hall tonight. It's a long tour. When you come back around this way, we'd love to have you. And again, maybe get some fans out here to watch you guys play or whatever.
Oh, 100%. We'll do some art for them.
Play the mall stage, just like Tiffany. You can do some drum heads.
Yeah.
We'll get the balloon animals
Oh, yeah.
going. It'll be a carnival.
Mhm.
It'll be a point
Yeah,
in time.
someone's gonna learn juggling, and then we're pretty much complete.
Mike, you're on juggling.
I'll get some people at the station learn to play instruments. We'll get Ruined Rectum to open. It'll be a whole thing. So let you guys take that. Thank you guys for getting up and coming in this morning.
No problem.
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you.
We're going to plug this one in now that you just played acoustic, safe and sound. You can get that on the album from Point North, which is out now, and it's called Prepare for Despair. Don't let the album title scare you. Go get it anyway.
That's right.
Where you get all. So you got to do like Point. You know the call letters of station is WIIL Rock. It's WI for Wisconsin and IL for Illinois. How damn clever are we? So you got to do Point North, 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station, and then I'll play the song, and then we lift it. We got to. Right, boss?
Yeah.
I got an ID from him. I normally forget to do that crap. So do an ID and I'll play the song. It's 95 WIIL Rock. So
Cool.
whatever you want to say.
This is John and Andy from Point North, and this is 95 WIIL Rock.